of 17. We're at the bench where we left off yesterday. Tomorrow, there's a trail over there. I want to go that way. And I want to talk about dogs. Well, that's what I am going to talk about. There's more to it. Anyways, but I want to address the mustache in the room, first of all. I'm exactly 1 month ahead of you, like to the day. So if you're seeing this, I think it's the 28th today. Maybe not. I don't know. It's the 28th. So at the end of the month, depending, like February, there's going to be no videos on the last 3 days of the month. Unless it's the leap year this year. I don't know. But yesterday, there was, when I walked, I was a little worked up. So I walked back this way. And it was like pillows hanging off the branches. So I kind of wanted to shoot that today and see how that looks. Yeah, let's go get it. Yeah, as I said, it's mustache month right now, so I was looking pretty disheveled. Yesterday when I was editing, God, it's rough editing. And so I decided to shave, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna shave. So, like, I guess I have to, like, oh yeah, it's mustache month. Anyways, that's where I was going with. And as you can see, oh no, they're hanging on a little bit better over here. But this is why the whole thing looked. Now it looks more like cotton balls. But everything was just like pillowed and stuff. Like, look how pretty that is. We'll get a better view. Here, just give me a second. Okay, but we're not going that way. We're gonna go this way. I like this way better. Maybe I'm wrong though. I will say though that I forgot to charge my razor, and halfway through I'd like just done the edges and like done the hard parts first, because I do it a weird way, I know. But anyways, then my razor died, and there's people upstairs. So I ended up going up to make a coffee, but now I'm just walking around the house looking like I got mange. Okay. Anyways. Talk about the dirt jumps. I just wanted to get a couple more things on my chest, and I got a little distracted by the sun crashing through the forest here. And like, look at that. Like when it, oh, you can't really see it, but there's little like snowflakes dancing down. So pretty. Anyways, maybe you can't see it. Hold on. One of the last things I want to say is that's random and you probably don't care about is that I smoked my head on the back of the 3D printer. There's this little filament thing that goes off the back, and I was filling up the dog's food bowl, and then I went to turn around and I got like the top of my eye, and dude, like, because there's a curtain covering it, and like, oh man, it was a good one. I'm lucky I don't have a black eye. Look, no black eye. But like, It felt like I was gonna get black eye. Okay, so today is gonna be a short video. I have a lot of stuff I gotta do, and so we're keeping it short. I want to address things. Like, one thing in my head, I'm picturing like 5 people on a couch watching this. Even though I know no one's probably ever gonna see this, but that's what I'm picturing in my head, okay? Not actual guys, like guys and girls, but you know what I mean. And then the other thing is, from here on out, since I'm trying to make this daily, there's gonna be days that aren't good, that like aren't worth watching, which is gonna be most days. But the days that are really bad, I'm going to put an F beside it, like, because it's a fail, you know? Okay, we gotta switch sides. My arm's getting sore. So it's a fail. And then I'm gonna put an S beside something that's worth watching, as in the terms of it's a hike. It doesn't mean that emotionally I showed up better that day, or like there's anything actually worth listening to. It's not a judgment call on that. It's just that I did like a hike, like the Chief or like Black Tusk or something like that. And I think that keeps it more honest. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, hold on. Okay, so normally I do go that way. Oh, that way. But because there's a trail stomp this way, I'm gonna check out what's this way. It might be worth seeing, it might not. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, this way doesn't really seem to go anywhere. Wait, there's tracks. Oh. Someone peed over there. I think they just came over here to pee. Yeah. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. But, it's just there's these tracks. Oh, they reversed here. Okay, so they came to check it out, but yeah. God, okay, I'm sorry. We'll get to the story. Look at this though. We're setting the stage for the dirt jumps. Okay, the dirt jump story. I was saving up for something. Can't exactly remember what, but it was right at the beginning of VidVid. And when VidVid came in, now you get the point why I don't know what the rules are now, because they were pretty like communist about that. But it was right in the beginning of VidVid, and I had saved up like 20 grand. And then when VidVid happened, I wasn't sure if it was like super duper serious or not. Like, so when it happened, I took their word for them because I totally trusted them. And probably not the greatest, but it is what it is. Okay, anyways. And I had saved up a bunch of money. And so when it hit, I was like, well, why would I go to work? I could easily just last this out for like a year because I'm fine with being stingy, you know? And then, I'm squirreling here, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and then, like, I had been inside for like 3 months without going outside. Like I'd go outside to do some things, like get pizza. But like I normally exercise a lot, so it was it was a big like shift, and I started having panic attacks. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Like, it all of a sudden, like, it would just be like, because emotionally I felt fine, right? But like, I would be like just sitting there, and all of a sudden, like, my heart would feel weird, and then I would get this like ping in my ear, and then I would like flip over and like put my head like in the blanket and just like, what the hell is going on? I thought my heart was failing. Like, I literally thought my heart was failing. And so of course I didn't go to the doctors, or I like didn't try to figure it out. I just accepted I was gonna die. Maybe you can't say that, who knows? But I accepted that something was gonna happen, and I was just like, well, this my heart's going, it is what it is. Anyways, so I started walking again. After a little bit, I'm like, oh, well, okay, we started to find out more information. Like, you go, like, I'd probably be fine because I was like healthy-ish. So I also thought that like maybe my heart's gonna go. Who knows? You know what I mean? And then I noticed that when I was walking, like nothing, like it would stop happening. So, okay, we're getting to the dirt jumps. Don't worry. So. Here, maybe we'll put something like some B-roll in here for a quick second. I just got nailed with some snow falling. Okay, so it gave me a second to think, and probably just gonna voice over this so it's like one coherent story, but I just had to have a second to think here. So I then I started to notice that it was like this feeling went away. So I started walking more and more. I got back out, I started doing things, but like everything, I got a little carried away, and I was walk like 30 kilometers one day, and then 60-kilometer bike ride, and then another 30-kilometer walk, and then another 60-kilometer bike ride, another 60-kilometer bike ride, you know, and then 30 kilometers, like walk to the chief, hike the chief from the hounds, walk back, you know, just kept on like just go. But my dog was still 10, and like she was healthy, like she could do 20-kilometer walks at the time, but like she couldn't do 30-kilometer walks, she couldn't do like long bike rides and stuff like that. So I was too tired to take her one day, like for a walk. Okay, we're gonna B-roll. We're gonna B-roll again because this is pretty, and we'll come back. This is all short in order. It's just gonna be like, yeah, just I am taking the pauses, and yeah. So anyways. Okay. So I had taken my dog for the walk, and is that a rabbit? I don't know. So I'd taken my dog for a walk, and I was exhausted that day, but I still had to take her for a walk, you know what I mean? Like, she did deserve it. So like, we go for a walk, and I have some music on. I was listening to like Box Plot, which is like, it's like liquid drum and bass, and can't remember the song, but anyways, and we're going, and I'm totally exhausted, and I start seeing, okay, so we're walking along, I have this song on, we'll go this way, we're gonna go this way, hopefully it doesn't circle around, yeah, we're going this way, so I start singing these like my forehead starts pulsing, and okay, you guys have to see this. Okay, I'm pretty scatterbrained yesterday. I didn't sleep well again, but so my forehead starts pulsing, like right in the middle, right there, boop 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 boop, and I'm like, what is going on? And then all of a sudden, like a white light appears. We are getting to the dirt jumps, but like, yeah, forehead starts pulsing, and then a white light appears, and then like colors just start like emanating out from the middle. And like a rainbow colors in a circle, like flowing out, and then like ripples of like colors, like rippling through. And as the ripples would go through the outside rainbow, it would all change color. But it was like the purest light. And I know this is random, but I'm telling you how it is. And okay, so right. And then all of a sudden, these little explosions of white light start going from everywhere. And then there's like this shapeless figure in the middle. And so, yeah, then the shapeless figure in the middle, like it was just there. And like, it wasn't scary. It was like comforting. And it only lasted like 10 seconds. But, yeah, and then I just like came back and I was like still walking. I don't know what happened. I presume it was like I was like fell asleep while awake because I was so tired, or I don't know. But anyways, it was pretty crazy. Okay, and then so yeah, a couple days later, I'm like biking, and I was still doing a lot of exercise, but I was like biking again, and it was probably like I would go up, and this is like my third time around the track where I'd like go up and I would hit the dirt jumps and then take these corners, like they're called Cliff's Corners and Rob's Corners, and then go down, and then I would take like roller coaster down, bike home, have a sip of water, go back up. And I did this like twice, and then on the third time I was like, I shouldn't really go because like I'm tired, but like I just want one more. And now I'm like, I was like confident, you know, I was getting a little confident. And so I go, and I'm just like, I'm sending it. I was sending these jumps, and like I shouldn't have been, because like I'm not that good at biking. And I was like clearing them, and like they're not big jumps. They're like maybe like a 5 foot gap and like 8 feet tall. You know what I mean? They're not huge, but again, I'm not that good of a biker. So I'm sending these jumps, and then like right at the last jump, it's like a corner jump. Like you go up and then you ride like this corner bank thing down, you know? Anyways, and oh, this is pretty. Yeah, and dude, I went over the handlebars like so hard. Okay, so I go over this jump, and just as I just pivot over the front, so I'm over the center point, like here, when my front wheel hits the ground, and it slingshots me to the ground. And I fly, and I smoke my head. My wrist still hurts when I put weight on it. And I smoke my head so hard. And like, my helmet exploded. I don't think I have my helmet anymore. I think I threw it out, but I did keep it for a while. But like, my helmet exploded. It was crazy. And like, my glasses were broken because I was wearing sunglasses. And like, it was crazy. Anyways. So so basically why I told you the beginning of the story, which I know seems roundabout, is like, I'm not sure like if I died and like I came back to like a different universe or something. Like, I'm sorry, I know this seems crazy, but like, it was like, I don't even know if I was knocked out on the ground. Like, dude, I had to get like x-rays in my face. My face was all swollen. Like, my wrist was gone. I couldn't lift my arm. I was like in a sling. And so, sorry, I'm not putting you on blast if you see this, but like, I go over to my friend's house. My face is all messed up. I was uglier than I am now. Like, I was gross. And my wrist is gone, like, messed up. And I go over to my friend's house, and he was addicted to this video game. And I'm just sitting there, just like mangled. And I'm like, I didn't want to drive because I was like concussed. And like, and I was just waiting for him to like give me a ride to the hospital. But he wanted to finish the boss, play the video game. And like, no shame. I get addicted to video games too. If you're watching this, I get it. But so I waited. And, ooh, this is pretty. Yeah, so he made me wait. And then no one was in town, I think, or something like that, like to pick me up or whatever. And honestly, I don't like to bother people. So probably that too. But I called him back and he didn't answer. So I ended up walking home from the hospital with my like mangled arm and like shoulder. I don't know, maybe he fell asleep or something. Who knows? So I walk home. It's not that far. It's like 8 kilometers. And like I remember this was during the vid. And I remember trying to get like my mask on, and I'm like, I had like I don't think I even had a sling yet. I had to go buy my own sling from the hospital or from the convenience store. Yeah. So I think I had like did I have a sling? I can't remember, but I kind of remember making, like tying it up with my jacket sleeve or hoodie sleeve, I mean. I kind of remember that. Maybe that didn't happen. Maybe it did. Who knows? I was pretty confused. So, yeah. And then for like 2 months after that, it felt like I had like something dripping down the back of my head. That eventually went away, and probably should have gone back to the doctor. And I don't know what happened to my wrist now, because like they said that it was too swollen when I went there to see what happened, and that I should come back in like a week or two when the swelling went down. And I didn't go back. Like, it's just, I should have. Yeah. So that's that story. So now it hurts when I put weight on my hand, but I can still do it. And, oh, look at this. I'll tell the story again later in coherent. If you didn't catch what was actually going down, I'll like write it down as much as possible. And then try and be more coherent telling it. Yeah. So there's a couple more things I want to say, but so that was a story about the dirt drops. There's a couple more things I want to say before I leave, but yeah, we'll just leave it here for a bit, and we'll do like a bit of B-roll and then come back. Yeah. I understand that story was pretty manic, and I apologize, but the sleep thing really throws me off. And to be clear, I don't really know my style yet, that I'm going to make these videos. So, like, I hope I get better. Like, I really do. But, like, this is a daily journal, so some of them are going to be better than others, but some days I don't feel like doing it. And, like, it's pretty embarrassing. Like, at night, yeah, just, like, I just ask, like, what are you doing? But at the same time, like, my memory is so bad that, like, I want to, like, document this for future me. because I don't think I'll remember. Like, I've done a lot of cool things because, as I said, like, yesterday I lived for the moment. So, like, I do a lot of cool things, but then I don't remember them. So I'm hoping that, like, and I don't take pictures. The first video I've ever made or taken is the one that you saw, episode 1. So yeah. And this is probably going to be pretty over there, so I'm hiding it from you guys so I can close on it. Yeah, last thing I want to say is that once I finalize the video, if anything makes it past, like, I'm not going back and editing videos. So once I finalize it, it is what it is, and mistakes are made. That's cool. But this is going to be pretty, so we'll just close on this. There's not much to say here today. That was my story. I'll do better next time. I'll, like, make notes. Okay, goodbye.